starting a unit all about non-chronological reports. And before we do anything else, we need to understand what non-chronological means. Chronological means time order. So chrono means time and logical means order. So chronological means time order. If something is non-chronological, it is not in time order. And we would use this piece of writing to inform other people, to tell them some information about something that is real and true and something that is factual. I'm going to show you some non-chronological reports. I've got the first one here. About Tutankhamun's tomb. Tutankhamun was a pharaoh in ancient Egypt. We can see some features here, like a title that tells us what it's about. We've got who found his tomb, what they found inside, decoration, the curse of the mummy. These are all called headings. And underneath each of the headings, there is some information all about all about Tutankhamun's tomb. And these are not in time order. We don't have a timeline that tells us the earliest thing that we knew about Tutankhamun to the latest and the most recent thing that we knew. This is just information that goes underneath each of those headings. So all of the information that we know about who found his tomb is under this first heading here. All of the information that we know about what they found inside is under the next heading, etc., etc. Okay. I've got another one here that is a shark fact file. This is also a non-chronological report. It's not in time order. We can see here that we've got, again, a title. This time we've got an introduction as well that tells us a little bit of information about sharks before we start to look at the headings. So our headings are: where do they live? What do they eat? Shark senses. And underneath each of those we have paragraphs that tell us about the information underneath that heading. So where they live can be found underneath the heading, where do they live? At the bottom we also have a fact box, an amazing fact, and we've got a did you know as well, a did you know fact. So looking back, we have got some features that we need to focus on and we need to be able to identify in a non-chronological report. So we've looked at a title, we've looked at the introduction, we've looked at headings, and we've talked about paragraphs as well. Non-chronological reports also use factual language. That means that they use language which is true and real. They don't give opinions about things. So you wouldn't find, I think that sharks are the scariest animals ever. You wouldn't find language like that in a non-chronological report, because that's someone's opinion. It's not a fact. We have non-chronological reports are written in the present tense because they're telling us about something that is happening now. It's telling us about sharks that we know. And then a formal tone. That means that it's not like we're talking to our friends. It's as if we were presenting our report to the Queen. And we talk about the Queen's English being the language that we use if we're being very, very formal. And we have a big difference between the language that we would use to talk to the Queen and the language that we would talk to our friends in. Okay, go and have a go at your task now.